Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to use the interactive timeline builder that links from your project uploading page within the courseware framework. This is such an amazingly simple software tool that makes the process of creating a clean, visually appealing timeline for any project assignment easy and fun. For purposes of this tutorial, I've selected a prominent figure from history, Mary Church Terrell. You may have read about her when you studied famous American suffragists or the civil rights movement in the United States. Your first step, depending on the topic you've been studying, will be to compile dates and important events and some visuals to represent those events. I have compiled here a list of 7 important events in Mary's life, and I have found some free images to use. You may find images you can use within your lesson, or you can visit free image sites such as Library of Congress, Unsplash. Even the Smithsonian has released several million images into the public domain, free to use. So let's move these out of our way. And we're ready to go ahead and start our timeline. Now, first we need to establish the time frame, and we'll need to fill out some basic fields. So we'll start building our timeline right here, build a new timeline. And you can see these are the fields we will need to fill in. We'll need a title for our timeline, a time span, it means a beginning and an ending year, and we'll need to pick an interval that we'd like to see spaced out on our timeline. So I'm going to start typing in the information that I have. The life of Mary Church Terrell, and she lived from 1863 to 1954, so I'm going to pick a year earlier, and I'm going to pick a year later than that, and I'm going to select a 10-year interval. Let's take a look. There you go, and here is my basic timeline. Now we're ready to add events to our timeline. We're going to select Add Event or Time Span right here, and we'll see the fields that we can fill in. We can add an event, a description of that event, the year, the month, the day, add an image, and pick a color. So why don't I go ahead and show you by entering my first event for her. I have her birth, and she was born in Memphis, Tennessee, to Robert Reed Church and Louisa Ares. And her year of birth was 1863. And I have her month, September, and the actual day was the 23rd. So now I can add an image, and I will take this image of her sitting, and I'll put a nice color around the box and add the event. Now the events don't show up exactly where they're supposed to, so you're going to have to manually put them at the proper place. So 1863 would be right about here. And let's go ahead and add another event. So the second event is I have her master's degree in education. And she received this from Oberlin College. Terrell was one of the first 2 African American women to earn a master's degree. She earned that in 1888. And I don't have a month or a day. Let's add an image from the university. All right. And something to note is that if you don't have a month or day, it'll still take just a year. But if you only have a month, don't put it in, because without a day, the month won't work. It'll only take a year, or it'll take all 3, year, month, and day. So for this, I'll choose this color, and let's add the event. So here we are, it's 1888. I can move this along to approximately right here. It would be about right for 1888, maybe a little bit more. All right, so I'm just going to pause the video and fill in some more events so I can show you how it'll look. And there it is. So you can move the items about to make them more visually appealing. You could click on items and put them up or down. As you can see here, I've added a time span. That can be also added here in the add the event or time span. Instead of adding a new event, I would add a time span. For adding a time span, you would have 2 years. But I don't need to do it. I already did it right here. Then all you need to do is go ahead and click on print, and it'll offer you the option to save as a PDF. Once you've saved your file, you can upload it in the uploader at the end of your project and submit it for grading. So the Interactive Timeline Builder is a handy, easy tool. If things get stuck, you just might need to optimize your images first before adding them. Otherwise, I'm sure you can reach out to your teacher for some help.